that you're curious, I know that you're strong. But life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow. But who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end, the end. There's things in life you simply need to know about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end.
Come from? It came from hell. But the devil doesn't wear horns. The devil doesn't own a red cape.
Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. So I'm in my shed and I wasn't recording, but I said let me record this part to show you how you can, if you do have chickens, you can start getting their eggs a lot more healthier, like their shells not be so thin. And I noticed that a few of my shells had started getting thin, and that's because I've been neglecting to put my oyster shells in their feed. So let me turn you around and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I ordered these right here from Amazon. See, calcium boost for your hardworking hands. And here's the rest. Here's your ingredients. Not a lot of ingredients, just the flaked oyster and seashells. Feeding instructions. How much calcium is in there. Okay, so you can see down in here, it's about time for me to order some more. But I've already put some in this little container here. So I'll just do like two handfuls. If you have bigger hands, then just do one. Okay, so then I'm gonna go over here and just put some seed. Take it around. Get it all mixed up in there. Put a little more seed in. And then go dump it in. I don't have on my work boots. I hate that. See, y'all are out of food. Let me put some on the ground for them. See how the shells come out. Some over here. And the rest I'll pour into their container. Hopefully you can see the sun is blocking. I can't tell what you can see. And I guess it's helping them with their shells being harder this time. What did they do with the fake egg? They always kick that fake egg out. So I brought some hay over. I'm not gonna do, I always switch it up. Sometimes I do hay, sometimes I do shavings in here, but because I like to try to save my hay for my rabbits. But headed into the house, got my eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and get them cleaned up, and then I'm gonna go and put my hair up in a bun because I have to get back up into, you can't even see it from here, that sunroom right there. I got to get back up into that sunroom and pull out all of the holiday decorations because my husband didn't get around to helping me. He said he didn't hear me say that I needed help with that, but it's okay because I know he had to get his truck together and get out of here because, honey, we got bills to pay. So I'll see y'all in just a few minutes.
To be sincere, feeling this way since top of the year. Lately we've been real unsure, unclear. Is it just me? Where do you go when you disappear? Tell me your secrets, you got my ear. Room to assume it's feeding my fears. Don't wanna leave, pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. No matter what we go through, keeping it between us two, me and you. Can we survive the distance? Don't know what we're missing, but there is a space between us. I know healing ain't instant, but can we survive the distance? Lifetimes are going like years away. More it will grow the more we delay. I'm just hoping it isn't too late. What can I do? Sorry if it's a little cliche. I know we're supposed to live in the gray. Leave it to chance or leave it to fate. But I'm missing you. Pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. Keeping it between us two.
So I thought I'd share this recipe with you guys. My mom used to make this when I was growing up. It's stewed chicken and macaroni. So I'm using some bouillon to make my broth with. And then I'm adding onions And I'll season the pot also, not with salt, but with just pepper, because the bouillon already has a lot of salt in it. Now I'm adding the chicken legs. You can do chicken thighs or breasts or whatever piece of the chicken you want to use. You're going to let that come to a boil, and then you're going to shred the chicken off of the bone. I'm adding more seasoning to it as far as pepper goes. I'll also add a few tablespoons, well, 2 teaspoons of sugar to this as well. And you'll see me also adding in cream of chicken and just stirring it and letting it, cook together. And in the end, you have a delicious meal that usually lasts 2 days. So on a hot day, on a cold day, mind you, this comes in handy. I'm using my pasta noodles right here. Use whatever kind you want to put in there. I have never done it with spaghetti noodles, but it probably tastes good that way also. So just want to share an old school family treat that my mom used to cook on a budget, because we didn't have a lot. We had food stamps, we lived in projects, all of that stuff. So you got to make a meal stretch. This is the meal.
Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Excuses were 2 for a penny.
So of course you got to have some homemade cornbread to it. So I have a cornbread recipe that's on the channel. You can go back and look at that, but I'll just go over it real quick. I'm using 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup of sugar, but in this recipe I only used a half a cup. I didn't want to use too much sugar this day. And I'm using 1/4 teaspoon of salt, along with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I am sifting my ingredients, because I find that when you're baking and you sift your flour and all of that stuff, it makes whatever you're baking a whole lot fluffier. So that's why I'm doing it. It is optional. You do not have to do that. And then once I sift it, I will use my whisk and make sure it's blended together well before adding the egg and the milk.
Tomorrow, there's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give.
My husband got his truck fixed. I'm so happy about that. But now I'm gonna be missing him. But he'll be back in a couple of days. My black truck battery died because I don't leave it cranked up enough.
An image
vanished from a dream, kept me up all night. The feeling is surreal, stuck inside my mind. Your body in my arms, under moonlit skies. We're trying to count the stars till the sun will rise. I don't wanna wait, travel far away. If we leave today, will you tag along? Come on, tag along. Come on, tag along.
One of the best things you can do for your family is to start a garden, get your seeds, figure out what you're going to grow, where you're going to grow it, how you're going to grow it, and get busy doing that. You don't have to have a garden bed. You can use buckets like you see the white buckets right there. Just do something, because relying on someone else is giving them control.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on, just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?